What a beautiful day it is today. And by beautiful, I mean it's fucking snowing. Oh well. I still got video games.
Money can't buy happy. Stores are open again. For guys with no coupon say. But here in Rostock, you'll find everything you need.
My head hurts so bad.
Go check that spot out. Any bullets? Gonna need them.
The zone is offering you an opportunity to join the finest stalker clan out there.
I'm ready. Oh wait, they're not even attacking. I should probably go help. Apparently they don't need help. Our pylon is looking at a little fin. That's more like it. Bunch of free stuff. Rick's chatting about some sweet loot. Got anything? Not really. All quiet on the bridge, but it did scare the crap out of the stalker. Told me all about his sweet stash. Near the cliff, left of the bridge. Can't check it out myself, gotta keep a low profile. Gotcha. We'll swing by on the next raid and get it. I get it first. Cliff, left side of the bridge. Left of the bridge. Have to look a bit more closely. Bunch of dogs just hanging out in the graveyard. Or introduce myself to the equation. There's a poltergeist. Stalker's notes about searching for a grave. There was no point coming here. That wooden cross must have rotted away or something. Can't find the grave. Or maybe it was the dogs. Screw you. But why leave it here? PDA, that is.
Something's wrong. I can sense you, enemy of the monolith.
Exactly what I'm dealing with. One down.
Enemy of the monolith. I'm moving to cover. Enemy pinned. Hit by the enemy.
Let him get a bit closer. Easier to aim that way. probably deal with that poltergeist. Right after I get done looting. You got a range of it from over here, so it's probably over there. Probably. Nine two 197 something. An old piece of wood. Well, it's a bit more than that, but let's not get into the details. Gotta be some secret tunnel I'm missing or something. Not seeing anything.
Everyone, stay put.
Maybe I go look for that stash near the cliff. Question is it below or above? Hello. Not seeing anything above, as if they mean that set of cliffs. No sign of anything. Could be that they were mentioning the other side, or they were talking about it from the other side of the bridge, in which case the left side of the bridge would be over there. Maybe I'm overthinking it. Oh, so hey there, Forica. Yeah, I am trying to get at least all the stashes. Been pretty successful at it so far. Gives me a pretty good idea how much of the game I have left to play. That being said, there's still this one I haven't gotten to. It's same as that door from the last time I played. It's missing a key. I looked all over the base. Can't find it. We'll get there eventually. Might as well go check out this place. If it's an actual... At least I can go sell stuff, that'd be pretty handy. Stuck on the trees.
Shoot the kill!
But this place isn't very good. This doesn't look all that different from last time I've been here. It's just missing the camp at the front.
We risked our necks just lugging him back. And you wanted to search the clearing too?
Calm down. He saved your life 6 months ago. We couldn't just leave him behind.
Dead folks don't give a fuck where they rest. But I do. I mean, who could do this to a human being?
I know who. It's those mercenaries. They were looking for the doctor, and they found Gray instead.
Bullshit. Mercs wouldn't do something like this.
People ain't mutants. They're capable of anything. Now hush. I've got to figure out what mold prey like that. Maybe then we can hunt the fuckers down.
Here's the part where I offer my services.
Sorry, Lona. Not a good time. We're not open for business right now.
So why don't you get the fuck out of here? And shut the door on your way out.
We're not open for business, but we can chat. Keep it short. You can see what's going on here.
Who did him in?
I wish I knew. 2 of our guys went on a job for McLuhan, and we found one of them close by, like this. It might be those mercs that just showed up here. Hell knows what they're up to.
Now, mercs are all right. They get their pay, they do their thing. But, Gray, someone went out of their way to make him suffer, cutting him up real slow.
I mean, I disagree on the part about Merc being alright, but yeah, they wouldn't torture someone just for the fuck of it.
I'm looking for the doctor. I heard you might know where to find him.
You too? Are you working with the mercs, you son of a bitch? Answer me!
Put the gun down. Now. And you, Loner. Why are you so interested in the doctor?
Doing the same thing everyone else is doing. I'm looking for the Strelok.
I'm looking for Strelok. The doctor knows where to find him.
I don't know why you need Strelok, but finding the doctor ain't exactly a walk in the park either. No one knows where the doctor lives. All we know is he helps the wounded, both human and mutant. He saved my life some 5 years ago.
Why didn't your buddy, the doctor, step in for Gray, huh? Too busy stitching a tentacle back to a bloodsucker's ass. Or are we hunters worse than mutants?
If he didn't help, he couldn't. Or didn't want to. Or maybe the mercs got to him first.
Are these mercs looking for the doctor too?
They swung by the other day, asking where the doctor was at, where he was last seen. Throwing money around, so I told them as much as I could. If I'd known what would come of it, I'd have shut my fucking trap, as Hornet would say.
Tell me more about the doctor.
Want me to do a little dance for you while I'm at it? Everybody's got questions about him. First the mercs, now the loners.
It can get much worse. The doctor is a legend around here. Nobody really knows where he's holed up. But if you're injured, he'll track you down and lend a hand. Well, at least he used to.
I'm telling you, it was the doctor. We've been hunting his pets. That's why he came after us.
You're an idiot, Hornet. The doctor saved my ass once. And I've been in the hunting business around here for a solid decade.
What are you guys doing here anyway?
Breeding fleshes for a stew. We're hunting, what else? We can't all go anomaly diving and playing detective. Sometimes scientists cut us a check for some mutants, or freedom tosses us a job. Life's pretty decent here. Or at least it used to be. I used to feel at home in these woods. But now, it's like I'm locked up all over again. Like that one time back in garbage. Enemies everywhere, nowhere to run.
Well, find them.
Or they'll find us first. Just like Gray.
So where should I start looking for him?
Ray was gonna stake out a place where the doctor was spotted before. It was a while ago, but I don't have any other leads. If it was those mercs, maybe they left something behind.
So that's why you've been chattering away for 2 hours straight? Huh? You're thinking of sending Loner to snoop around the clearing?
You're after the doctor, Stalker, and I'm looking for the bastards who did Gray. Why don't we lend each other a hand?
Don't listen to him, Loner. 2 fellas took on McLuhan's job. Gray and a new guy. You can see what's left of him. something's fishy. If you go after them, you might not make it back out.
Hornet guy is probably been drinking a bit too much.
Thanks for the help. And the heads up.
If those mercs were behind it, watch your step out there. And if it wasn't them, be even more careful.
Better yet, get out of here while you still can. Before it gets worse.
Alright, new objective. Kill some mercs. Right after I loot this place. PDA, but I can't pick it up. Yeah, no, it is a PDA. Only I had a pair of bolt. Actually, don't even need bolt cutters. Can probably just drag that right off the wall. Oh, game won't let me do it. Can't do it. Stalker spots before heading for the mine. There's nothing good left here. Heading for the mine tomorrow. The place has gotta be warmer and easier to defend. Might even be some bandit loot left. Feeling I'm gonna run into the corpse that wrote that. Just a feeling. Actually smart bloodsucker. Ran away. Having to jump up there to get a calibration kit. I think I don't have to do that now. Can't really see terribly much from up here. I don't have any binoculars or scope weapons. Maybe I should go back to carrying around the 2x scope for the revolver. That must be the mine. Go check that out first. That's detected. Fire pit down there. Singular rat. Hidden loot. We're hoping to get some goodies here, huh? Fuck you. I hid everything in a much better place. You'll never find it. When you're all nice and dead, I'll come back for my stuff. Brave words for someone within looting distance. It was only one of them. reticle, my hipfire aim still sucks ass. October. For this being an acid pit at one point. Not sure if I'm misremembering. Doesn't seem like it'd be particularly safe to drop down. Maybe on the pipe. Let's give it a shot. There's one stash. Stash is that way. Heat lighter. Found one of those. Rare artifact found in thermal anomalies. Burning is sustained through a combination of propane and phosphine released from the artifact's internal pores. Sounds neat. Look at it. That is one interesting looking rock right there. Ammo hydration system, barrel 5M armored suit. It's enough to get out. Supposed to be dead. Shut up already. Oh. Hey guys. Where the hell did you guys come from? Right. Back to the main mission.
Dead man! It's Greg! Please! Dead man! Please, don't! Dead man! Dead man! It's Greg! Dead man! Please, don't! Please, don't! Please, don't! Please, don't!
It's screaming all over. The PDA in a pool of blood. Blood-stained PDA belonging to a stalker called Gray, found in a clearing in the Red Forest. Covering it was easier than expected.
Arkip! Can you hear me? Arkip! It's Gray! Fucking anomaly! Tundra got shot! We just set up shop right where the doctor was spotted. I figured if we saw him, we'd hand him over to the mercs. Now Tundra's guts are hanging out! I couldn't even see where the shot came from! Could have been anywhere! Tundra has a dead man walking! You gotta tell her! Please, don't!
Sounding like it's the mercs who got him. It's planning on shooting him anyways. Wait. Never mind. We'll figure out the details after we shoot everyone. Be the best approach. Round that way, round the other way. Also another bridge. Tried the bridge. We're looking formation, just not in the right spot. I think that's the right spot now. Guy. Who's on the left side of the bridge? Might be the wrong left. Seeing anything. It's a beautiful day. Cube. I was looking for one of those. Oh, and as for the thing I was looking for, I found a note earlier saying near the cliff left of the bridge. I had found it all the way over here, so I figured it was maybe relevant to this bridge, and I checked out this part, and there wasn't anything. Maybe it was referring to this, but also didn't see anything. Just kind of figured I'd look over at this bridge while I'm at it. Now I should probably go look for wherever Tundra was shot, as the mission says. Actually, why is it not highlighting? Here we go. Refers to a golden gate. Might be hard to find in the zone. Well, isn't this ominous? I should have seen that one coming. Even as he was dying, he tried to warn others about the danger. Must have been a good man. Just goes to show you that good people don't last long in the zone.
Gray, that's me. The anomaly lost the signal. Don't come out, Doctor. Wherever you are, don't come out. Those nursery sisters, I saw them near the village. It hurts. Oh.
Here, the village. Up over there. Already leaving the Red Forest. Well, maybe I should. Yeah, native is right there. Yeah, I will go do that. I think there's a way up. Actually, might as well try. Hey look, I'm instantly disproven. And caught in the vacuum trap. Right. Oh. Before stepping over there, I'm gonna go take a short break. Maybe drank too much coffee. Drink some more. Anyway, be right back. I am back with more caffeine. Just have to go road over to the village. Turns out pigs can fly. Second I thought this was that one village that you find in the area around Jupiter, one behind the scientist lab, but it doesn't quite match up. It'd be a lot less standing buildings if it was. Your dogs. More dogs. something in the bookshelf. There isn't. Is there anything in the attic? And get up there. Doesn't seem like it. Yeah, definitely not. So bikes around. It's looking like someone beat me to the punch. No grenade. Might be hooked up to something. Never mind. Multiple grenades. It's a lot of dead birds. Three more in the building. BDA. Grab that in just a second. Oh, you're not dead.
Stalker, what are you doing here? Ah, it hurts.
Both options are true.
I'm looking for the mercs who killed the hunters. We're the mercs, but we didn't kill anybody. We were sent here to track down the doctor. I told Wolfhound not to take the job. We don't even know the client. I figured we'd be safe here, with all these anomalies and radiation around. But he just plowed right through, you know? The Geiger's off the charts, and he's just strolling around. Who are you working for? I have no idea. Nobody's ever seen the guy, and his jobs always turn out bad. He sent my pal to Wild Island after Circa went kaboom. Never heard from him again. We should never have taken this job. Bad call.
I remember that guy. He was an asshole and I killed him.
Who is he?
The doctor! It was him! He's the one who took out those hunters, then came gunning for us. He knew we were onto him. I couldn't do anything. He dropped two of our guys with a sniper rifle. Bang! Bang! Gone! And then he walked right through the radiation. I put 2 rounds in him, and the guy didn't even blink. Next thing I knew, he was right up in my face, point blank. I've used up all my medkits. I'm not gonna make it, am I?
I can make it quick if you want.
You're not.
I knew it. I should have gone with Wolfhound.
Alpha team, we've tracked him down to the cemetery. We need backup ASAP. I repeat, everyone, get your asses over here.
He's about to off them all. You gotta help him, Stalker. He's gonna wipe them all out.
I did promise I'd make it quick. Message from Wolfhound. Jarl's team, get to the village. We'll hit the cemetery. Stay frosty. It's gotta be close by. The doctor's been around the zone longer than us, so this won't be a walk in the park. Report back every 3 hours. Let's go. That didn't tell me anything new. Really should consider dumping some of this stuff. To drink 10 bottles of vodka in a row. 5 energy drinks. Bunch of bread. For this one. Hit on the doctor from an unknown client. Wolfhound's PDA. Doctor is currently in the Red Forest, but his exact whereabouts are unknown. The job is to locate and deal with him swiftly. Ask the locals, explore anomaly clusters, and investigate abandoned settlements. His These may serve as hideouts. You'll get paid double, stick to the deadline. Keep me updated, especially if you discover his lair. Get started. Well, didn't work out for all these hardened veterans, but I'm different. Right back over there. Gonna run off to Yanni first. If there's anything in Zulu's old hideout. Check after selling stuff.
I wonder how many monolithians have drunk to your health while posing as stalkers here.
I had Strider stop by once. He said his brothers don't drink at all.
They don't? Maybe that's why their brains got fried.
Sounds likely.
I can barely keep my supplies in stock. They keep drinking because of all the stress and can't even get drunk anymore. A lot of folks regret not leaving for the mainland in time. I've decided it's time for me to go. If I'm not around next time you're here, pour one for me. Or maybe you'd rather do it right now.
Sound like shit, Hawaii. Glad to see ya.
I'm doing pretty well, but sometimes I feel I'd trade all my loot for an apple. I don't care if it's rotten or full of worms, as long as it's from my apple tree back home. When I get back to the mainland, the first thing I'm gonna do is eat a pound of apples. Scratch that. Make it 2 pounds.
Damn.
I got all the shit you're gonna need.
It's got gravy. Actually not sure if I have one of those. But it's probably got bartender prices, so not gonna sell anything.
Thank you. Come again.
Stash is probably still in the basement. I'm more organized than last time. So I was wrong, the stash is not here. Here it is.
too bad those monolithans didn't show up when I was on active duty. That would have been a hell of a hunt. But regular stalkers, they don't belong in Pripyat. Those fanatics will put them down in a heartbeat. They don't even spare the wounded. Get ready, just to be safe. If you got anything that needs fixing, hand it over now.
You said you had a job for me.
Let me take a good look at you. Huh. Okay. Here's what I've got lined up for you.
No artifact hunting. But I can shoot some mutants.
I fix stalkers' guns every day, but it seems the mutant population around here just keeps growing. Is that why you're here too? Because the other places don't offer enough of a challenge? We're sentries here, not mutant hunters. Still, we're willing to pay folks to cull their numbers. This place could use some discipline after all.
No big deal. I'll do it.
Oh, my hero. Be quick about it. My tea's getting cold. I can fix anything for enough coupons.
Coupons. Able mod this thing. Mission too low. To go get my good one.
Let's see what else you can find me.
Right after go to the trader. Shopping list for necessities from the Yaniv trader's personal belongings. 1. RPM 74M. 2. Dnipro 8. 3. 5.45 by 39 millimeter. 3 boxes of 7N6, 1 box of 7N10. 4. Energy drinks, 4 boxes. 5. Armor. Remind Mikluka about PSZ-12. 6. Grenades. 2 boxes of RGD, 1 box of F1. Certainly stock better shit than this Kadovsk.
The zone rewards the well-prepared. And with Monolith right next door, you better stock up. Better safe than sorry. There was this one guy who tried to calculate everything. He figured running light would be quicker, but he couldn't outrun a Monolithian's bullet. So my advice is, think twice and buy thrice. Take your pick. If I were you, I'd rather run out of coupons here than bullets out there.
Look 4x scope. Fits a bunch of stuff, does not fit the Rhino. Same thing with all the other stuff. have a lot of grenades right now. Not selling them though. Should probably stash them.
They say it's always darkest before the dawn. Bullshit. In the zone, it's always darkest before you get clobbered by a fucking emission.
Very eloquently put.
If you're too stingy, don't come crying to me later.
There's nothing left for us to do in Pripyat. The place.
Like he isn't around. Did I come back to the same spot? Oh, right, habit. I'm so looted. Recording of Harpy's private conversation with Dictative.
I'm sick of being stuck here, Deggy. Let me go out on patrol one more time.
We've been over this, Harpy. You're a good soldier, and I thank you for your service, but given your injury, it's too risky for you to go on patrol. You've pulled guys out of a tight spot before, but you can't do it anymore. And there's no way to tell if they're gonna be able to rescue you either. I need your expertise here in Yanif. If you're tired of tinkering with stuff, then go help Nor. You can recruit good free stalkers to run errands for me.
Loud and clear, sir. Fine. I'll keep tinkering and chit-chatting with strangers all day. But one day, you just might need some real help from me, Diktarov. You'll see.
And when that day comes, I know where to find you.
I heard that one back.
No one's gonna notice all their stuff missing right after the new guy shows up.
What's up? Stay quiet, keep your head down. Before going out, jump up and down a little, check your pockets, and tighten up your knots. Pripyat likes it quiet. Keep it down, and you might live to see another day.
Pretty sure this guy was doing drugs or something.
Move along.
To be fair, I'd also be doing a whole lot more drugs if I could. Cocaine overpowered as hell back in the misery days. And it stinks in here. Chat about Gary. Vitya Rudko and Kostya Bandura. Ever think Gary might be losing it? Dude keeps saying we when he's all by himself. He flunked the rookie test for Yaniv. He's always taking someone around his own, that's why he talks like he's not alone. That's my theory anyway. The gun. Stuff multiple over here.
Hey, Stalker, don't forget to upgrade your gear. Wreck shop is open 24/7.
FDS 15. I'll pass on it. So it looks like I don't have a Dnepro. Pronounced that horribly wrong this time. I will do it again.
Be quick about it. My tea's getting cold. I can fix anything for enough coupons.
Can mod the Psycha. This other one. And that one. So can't help but notice penetration got replaced by handling. Damage drop off, velocity, bullet range, flatness, and armor piercing power, which suspiciously increases the handling stat. I've been using a shotgun for a little bit. A rod is just regular old assault rifle. Hipster's choice would be the SVU, so that's what I'm picking. Probably should have used it for a little bit before deciding to fully upgrade it, but it's a little late for that now, isn't it?
Let's see what else you can find me.
What's a regular ammo? Even more armor piercing. Says the scope is compatible, but I kinda doubt it.
Permission to raise spirits?
Give it a shot. 108 bullets. Should be plenty. It's all the way over there. I also have to go back to Barkeep. Hit up that stash, then go do the mission.
Bread, guys. Here's a good one.
There's nothing left for us to do in Pripyat. I've heard even Dikhtярov left the place.
Got any games on your PDA? It's broken, but he won't admit it to anyone. And the shrine. Their dad or someone is trying to some homemade penicillin. It's locked. No obvious way in.
You will be destroyed.
Says the stash is right here. Didn't bring a shovel. There's snorks in the distance. Probably down there. New scope. Zooms in that much. The only big difference I see is that the other one does not have the eye cup. It's locked. Don't see any buttons on the wall. Walls to crawl through. I just have to come back here later. As if one of these has a hole in it. No luck. Every time. Have to detect her out more often. Zombie. I'm surprised the sneak attacks even work against him.
Scumbag. Did anyone catch where he went? I'll forward in the coordinates to the client. Watch my back. Commander, there's someone else trying to flank us. Take them all down. Must be a grateful patient coming to the rescue.
Bunch of jerks. I mean, I was gonna shoot him anyways, but... Damn you. Get up there. Much aim punch. Oh right, I also have 40 grenades.
Come and get me! Ha! All clear. Take this!
So that's what the indicator's saying. Better not be lying to me again. There's no end to these guys. Okay, with the doctor's coordinates. Means nothing but a set of coordinates recently transmitted to an undisclosed recipient. And the roof, and I missed one of the bodies here. Oh, didn't miss it. Let's point to the big bubble. It's like the gun when it hits. Just a tiny bit of sway on it that throws me off. In other words, a skill issue. It seems a lot louder this time. Strider.
You didn't kill them by choice. The monolith guided him to hunt me with live bait. And I won't let you finish him. Enough deaths.
Is he going to make it?
I've treated worse injuries. even on monolithians. Especially on monolithians.
He spilled a lot of blood to get here. His own, and other people's.
And so did you, I imagine. I'm aware of what he's done, but he's injured and needs help. That's all that matters to me.
So, it was him who killed the mercenaries and hunters.
They were bait. A way to catch my attention.
But you hadn't helped them.
How many lives can a dead doctor save? Sometimes you need to make small sacrifices so you can save more lives later.
So, this is what the real doctor looks like.
Do you know him? This monolithian?
Strider. His name's Strider.
That's a good name. An honest name. You were looking for the doctor. Well, you found him. Now, what do you want from me?
I'm looking for any information about Strelok. I know you two have some history.
I doubt Strelok's figured out how to bring the dead back to life. So it's up to us to help Strider. Everything else can wait.
You think there's still a chance to help him?
In a way, Strider's fortunate to be a monolithian. There's something that can help men like him, but not us. I've marked a former monolithian hospital on your PDA. If they've tapped into the old stashes, you might find a regenerator there. Along with the monolithians themselves, of course. I'd ask you to spare the wounded and keep them alive. But it's your call, Stalker.
Strelok again. Can't keep a good man down after all.
I've heard that you treat both humans and mutants. Why?
Because none of them are responsible for what's going on here. Not the Stalkers, not the mutants, not even the monolithians. And also because everyone has to pay their dues someday.
A regenerator? What's that?
A creation of sea consciousness. It helps the monolithians to heal even the most grievous injuries and get radiation out of their bodies faster. Unfortunately, it only works on those who lack resistance to external control after being completely stripped of sea immunity. Trading one's freedom for the chance to wander through the CNPP during an emission is a devil's bargain. But no one asked their opinion on the matter.
Why are you so concerned about his life?
Because it's the only thing we truly possess. No matter how bad we believe it to be. Now go. Don't waste any more time.
Better not go shooting anyone else now, Strider. It'll be time for that later. Side quest popped up over there. I had to guess that spot's gonna hook back up to over there, so should be able to get that stash. Carrying too much. Good. Oh, yeah, about that Strelok stuff. all the main characters from the previous games are actually in this game. Like, Scar, the protagonist from the second game, is technically the guy in charge of Spart, the faction that's the guys with the, cyan blue uniforms. Dekhtryov was mentioned just earlier. He's the main character of the third game, All of Pripyat. Also probably the most badass. I'm just gonna swoosh past these guys. It's a title, not a name. I guess if you do it good enough, then you can use it as a name. Now that I think about it, I wonder why they didn't just rename Strelok to the Shooter or something. Be too much of a literal translation. Or maybe they just thought it would sound kinda lame in English. Well, exotic, because it's not a real word. Well, in English anyway. Yeah, I think it's probably a little too late to correct it either way. That's a good point. Although I guess that's probably because Marked One isn't his actual nickname. I don't know. Not know enough, but the differences in languages to really have an opinion on it. Maybe I do, but I'm lazy. Yeah. It's one thing to you know, take some liberties when renaming stuff, but you have to keep it consistent afterwards, because if you don't, then it just gets more confusing. Oh yeah, all the stalkers that wander around, I think it's basically just pick some names from a really long list. The original games also kind of did that. I know for sure that Gamma expanded the list of names. There are some pretty stupid ones, to be honest. And I don't mean in the, oh, this is translated wrong. I mean, like, this guy basically called himself Penis or something. Actually, I don't think there's anything specifically that bad, but it gets kind of close. Just can't think of any examples right now. Actually, now I think about it, there's a guy earlier in the game in one of the side quests called Max Saturday. Things seem fucky in here. I'm gonna go check out that side door.
Skirmish at the boundary. Casualties among the brothers. Wounded will be delivered in time.
Copy that. I will make sure they get the opportunity to avenge their injuries.
That guy was named Max Sleepy. Wonder if he's related. And I hate those friggin' things. Could just face tank it and not have to worry about it for like 5 seconds though. I'm thinking, get it to chase me, go around the room, run into there, hopefully get to the other side of the locked door, unlock it, and run out. Should be easy. It was not easy. Have any electricity resist artifacts, right? Oh, right now I don't. Great. Nearly at it. Yeah, it's one of those localization things where you have to make the decision of, do you do a one-to-one translation that loses some of the meaning but will give anyone who understands both languages exactly, or will let them know exactly what it means? Or do you take some liberties and potentially have to create new problems? So I wonder if that little bit of missing health I have would be enough to make me survive. The fuck? you're sleepy. Back to avoiding lightning bolt. Things fast. Doesn't seem to want to do anything but hang around the middle. Try the bolt again. Didn't do anything against the other ones. Can't imagine it's gonna work against this guy. Yeah, nah, nothing. Just gonna have to try again. I'm thinking maybe I just come back here with some more electricity resistance so that I can just face tank it, open the door, and be done with it. It's at full health. It's not enough. Some sound and I'm not sure what it is. It's not a locked door. Actually, no wait. That's a good idea. Maybe the grenade would set it off. Maybe. Doesn't seem to. Anyways, I'm gonna go take another break. Right back. I am back. Definitely gonna have to come back for that one. Why there was only one monolithian dude guarding the place. It was that strange sound when I saw him. Don't like it.
Monolith, help our brethren in their recovery. Your enemies are many, and every brother is invaluable. I forget. I promised the doctor that I wouldn't kill everyone here. Ah. Well, shit. But I want to try doing the quest without killing anyone. Might have to go back a little bit. This was... yeah, I already killed one. Shit. I did a quick save twice. This way.
dark. Made it past one guy. Get past this dude. Oh, just wait.
Something's wrong. Taking cover!
Or if I can just run past him. They might all be alerted now.
Something's wrong.
Something's wrong. It's gonna keep looking over this way, so this might be a bit of a challenge. Fuck it.
What was that?
Don't worry about it. of these devices. This one's not getting used. I grab it. Oh. Shit. Coming through. Get out of the way.
Service to your will. Reveal the cunning plans of your enemies to us. Give us the power to avenge our fallen brethren. Those who are in eternal union with the monolith can never be stopped. May your
Grab the thing. Just had to be one of those. So I know where to go this time. Surrounded.
May your light shine down on the soul.
And I just have to avoid getting crispified. Also just that other stash. Hell. This might be a problem. It was indeed a problem. Fuck. I promised Doctor that I wouldn't. Let's grab some medicine while I'm here.
Gave their lives in service to your will. Reveal the cunning plans of your enemies to us. Give us the power to
As soon as I'm out in the hallway, it's gonna come straight for me. Why does I hear a zapping sound? Still works. Just going from shit situation to shit situation. That's all of them. Stash is right here. Blueprint for airtight polyethylene lining. The Bulwark exosuit. Forget which one the Bulwark is. I don't think that's the duty suit. That's the only one I found. Load it. Okay. I was kinda scared that, you know, some NPCs they'll just kind of shoot at where you are despite of what's in front of them. So they end up kinda team killing their friends. Fortunately, that didn't happen, so the quest is still good. Not going that way. Other side of that big door. We'll just have to walk all the way back over there. Bread is not good for the brain.
Let's stop. Keep it pinned. I'll get the cover.
Well, that seems like a good time to look at the device that I just stole. A generator. Medical device used by Monolithians to treat injured soldiers. Well, at least it's not heavy. Didn't pick up the note. I knew I was forgetting something. Or one of these. Except it's red this time. Let me help you with that.
Shine it!
No regrets. Well, if he was just really high, then I spared him the fate of slowly dying from radiation poisoning. Definitely not the bad guy. Definitely not. No, sir. I mean, who needs morality when if the compass has a red marker on it that means kill? Except for when the doctor politely asks you not to kill. Had to spend a lot of willpower on that one. What was that? It is not reacting.
Get under the dome and head to the basement. Waiting for you there.
Nice and bright in here today. Sure has a lot of satellites. The whip. Sure won't mind if I borrow this. Rifle has replaced the links in the hands of the finest monolith sniper. It's rare to find a rifle that excels in both rate of fire and accuracy, but this one defies the norm. Oh yeah, this is indeed the same place, and you were right when you said that it's probably story related. Because, yeah, definitely wasn't a house here before. Also, of course I find a unique version of the same rifle I just finished pouring a shitload of money into. Whatever. Part of why I was so hesitant to switch to the exosuit that I found the duty patterns one. Because I was like, oh, there's like pretty much a guaranteed chance that I'm gonna upgrade this thing and immediately find a different suit that I like more. Except that hasn't happened yet. God damn, Strom. Do it up. I definitely had some T-1000 vibes on that one.
How long did you know each other?
Not long. I met him on Wild Island, back when he was still human.
He was someone who had everything taken away from him. His past, his ability to fight back, even his name. We go to great lengths to cover up our mistakes.
What do you mean, Doctor?
After years of work, a group of scientists managed to tap into the noosphere, the Earth's informational field. An achievement comparable at best to the conquest of space. It was a turning point not just for science, but for the fates of the human race. However, as with all people, each of my colleagues was truly interested in only one person: himself. They began to dream of worldwide fame, of laurels crowning their bald, shiny heads. Naturally, the truth couldn't come out about secret laboratories, brutal experiments, and other such dubious undertakings. It was out of the question. And so, they all got carried away with their dream of a perfect world. You know how the saying goes, great minds think alike, though fools seldom differ. And lo and behold, what do we have decades later? The Zone, in our image, after our likeness.
You were there, right? For the Sea Consciousness Project?
I was once as deluded as they were, but my doubts soon outweighed their confidence. And so when the experiment took place, one of the pods was left empty. The eighth one, or rather, the first, Dr. Kaimanov's pod. My pod. And so you've solved yet another mystery of the Zone, Stalker. Perhaps the most unsettling one. Dr. Kaimanov. Pleased to meet you.
A lot of sense in retrospect, but I wouldn't have suspected him being one of the head scientists for that project.
Thanks for your help. Whatever happened to life is the only thing we truly possess.
Frankly, choosing between the two of you wasn't easy. Wasn't my first time, but it only gets harder over the years. But if you don't make the choice, someone else will make it for you. And it usually ends up being worse. I'm not fond of thinking for others or giving advice, but I get the feeling Strider would approve of the choice I made, however strange it might sound.
Fair, he did try to shoot himself as soon as the monolith tried to take over. Unfortunately, he failed. Or maybe fortunately, I don't know yet. I get the weird feeling he's probably not dead. Maybe he is. I don't know, there was a lot of blood.
There was an 8th pod.
The human brain is too frail to handle a direct connection to the noosphere on its own. In order for it to work, we required 8 participants in pods, filled with a specific solution. I was supposed to be in one of those pods, but I just couldn't bring myself to do it. Valentine reproached me for my lack of courage. But given how things turned out, I was actually too daring. In the end, what we got wasn't control over the noosphere, but rather the zone itself. The lesser of two evils, if you ask me.
The scientists you mentioned see consciousness. They're still alive.
No, that can't be. Strelok dealt with them back in 2012.
I spoke to the representative through the visiograph in Malachite. They still exist in some kind of form he called subtle matter.
Subtle matter? But that's impossible! That means it's still going on.
So, you were the one who created the zone?
Me? No, certainly not. The zone created itself. I merely facilitated its emergence. Although my colleagues and I had different expectations for the outcome of our experiment. You see these blind dogs? I've been trying to tame them for years, but they were born in a lab where they've known nothing but pain and fear. But Tiger here found me on his own. He just came out of the woods one day and tried to steal a sausage. He was born free and had the freedom to make his own choices, you see. The zone is our collective offspring. But all we've imparted to it is suffering and sorrow. It doesn't know any other way. Maybe we're the same.
Scar did say that his belief was that the zone is a reflection of the collective human consciousness. Except we've only seen the bad part. Still not sure about the whole shining zone theory, though.
Why did you refuse to get in the pod?
Because I've always held on to my belief in humanity. My colleagues, on the other hand, advocated for fixing it through the noosphere, purging it of darkness. How could I consent to such a notion? How could I permit them to rob all of humanity, not just of its ability to act freely, but even to think independently? Everything dark and light about us is a result of our own choices. The Zone was born in a place of tragedy and horrific experiments, but I believe in a different zone. A zone open to everyone.
Exactly does that mean?
A zone open to everyone? That sounds kind of dangerous.
That's because it's the only way you see it. Frightened and caged, born amid evil and violence. What else could the Zone have evolved into? In a place where both humans and nature are nothing more than test subjects. If it had been born into freedom, like Tiger, it might have evolved differently, into a zone of creation, rather than destruction. And then, we might have become different too. We always had the ability to overcome the circumstances. Access to the noosphere would have made us better, even if it meant a rough start. Understanding and forgiving each other is a difficult endeavor.
What do you know about subtle matter?
It was a theory developed by Valentine Darlin, the leader of sea consciousness. Apparently, he's now become the image of the representative. Back in the day, he ridiculed my calculations regarding the existence of the noosphere, while I firmly believed that subtle matter was unscientific. In the end, I turned out to be right. But if he was also close to the truth, that changes everything. According to his theory, subtle matter can preserve a reflection of a person's mind, their personality. If you're implying the representative is real, that means they actually succeeded.
Before me, Strelok was the only one who'd spoken to the representative. That was back in 2012, before Sea Consciousness died. Strelok managed to reach the center of the zone and return unscathed.
Then Strelok probably knows more about subtle matter than I do. Along with the sea technologies that Sea Consciousness has mastered during their 6 years of frenetic activity, chances are he's still researching it to this day.
That's why I'm looking for Strelok. Word is he's back in the zone.
I haven't seen him in quite some time. Maybe that's for the best. Our perspectives on the zone have probably developed quite differently over the years. If your information is correct, I doubt he's ventured too far from the cordon. Men like him tend to develop a deep attachment to a place they regard as their own, and refuse to let go.
I want to find out if subtle matter is real. Things like this shouldn't be left to blind faith.
The scientific method isn't just about the experiment. It's about being able to replicate it. And I happen to know how to test a few of my hunches. If only Valentine could see me now. Well, perhaps he can. We tried to connect to the noosphere as an experiment in the Orbita underground lab. Back then, I saw nothing like the afterlife. But now, with the zone, I think the truth is worth taking a risk. But first, you need to get the cartridge from the signature station in a different lab, X3, near the cordon. It's been 20 years, so the entrances I knew of are long destroyed, but stalkers always find a way. Talk to Sidorovich, he's in charge of the cordon, and could have heard some stories about X3. I'll send you the code to the cartridge slot. Take it, and head to Orbita. Good luck.
Oh. There's a lot of information. Strider does seem pretty damn dead right about now. Right. Might as well head over to Rostock, hand over the magic cube, and then ride off over to Gordon. Is Orbital another one that's translated wrong?
At the hospital?
No.
Thank you. I understand it wasn't easy, but thank you. It's important to remember that not all of us are like these caged dogs. We can make our own choices.
Only 2,500 coupons. Sure is rich, this Dr. Man. Have already been through Gordon. Only place I can think of where the lab would be is over at the tunnel camp. But I could be wrong. ammo. What does it, roughly translate to? So fuck is the... Huh. Something like middle name.
Sorry, soldier. I'm taking this.
Got the ammo. Huh. So it's kind of like how some people will be called, like, Junior. For example, John and then John Jr. Typically, they also do it the other way around, where one's called Junior, the other one's called Senior. Yeah, the only other thing I could think of would be stuff like, you know, Old Kings, where they'd be like a fourth that has the same name, so they just would call him something like John, King of England the Fourth, or whatever. Probably actually was a King John at some point. Well, if I know. Can't remember names for shit. It's like Laban in Arabic. Another thing I don't know much about. But from the sounds of things, it's more than just a title. Need to keep any of this. I'd say immediately putting some stuff away. Damn, it's bright outside.
Got issues with your gear? We gotta get creative here. Let's see what kind of masterpiece we can create. Bring me something interesting.
I'll take care of everything. I have options to suit every budget.
New stuff. No. I wonder if the armor merchant has a Exo Freedom Edition. So duty guy does. Maybe they also have it here. It's patronymic. I definitely haven't heard that word before. For once, I'm not being sarcastic.
I can get some more goods. Come back later.
I'm so over today.
That suddenly reminds me of an old image I saw like over a decade ago now, where there was this one dude, I think in Russia, his name was Ivanovsky Ivanovich or something. The Triple Ivan threat.
Share everything you have in Rostov.
How's it going, pal?
It turns out.
About that artifact you wanted me to find.
Do you have it?
Ivanovich Ivanov. Oh, a lot of Ivan.
Take a look at this one.
Perfect. The customer will be delighted.
Or wait, was it Ivanovsky? I don't remember.
I just washed my pants yesterday, and now they're all dirty again.
Anyway, I'm gonna just throw myself down the garbage chute. Here we are in the garbage. Skip the artifact hunting for the moment. Easy way down. So maybe I lied. I will go check out that anomaly field. Since I'm already like most of the way there. Have long and short name and they are interchangeable in many relation spheres. I'm assuming it's similar to stuff like Joseph being shortened to Joe, Johnny turned into John, Johnson turned into penis. Yeah, maybe not that one. Just, yeah, Constantine, Richard, Dick, Robert, Rob. What else? Eugene, Genya. I really do wonder, who was named Richard that fucked it up so hard for everyone that the name basically became slang for penis? Because you have to fuck up real bad for that to be the case. Or maybe it was the other way around. Although that's kinda even more fucked up. Got him. Sure they won't mind. Sasha Grey is Alexandra and Slavic. I recognize that name. Not gonna say from where, but I recognize that name. Tired? Huh, didn't know that. Just... Suddenly I reminded myself of something else I did on the other save file, the one I'm not playing on stream. There's a stash around here that I missed the first time around. Well, on like the other side of this place. It's funny because I distinctly remember being like right next to it at one point when fighting a bloodsucker. I just kind of never noticed it. Right back over here. It's got the Big Mac for the MP5. Pretty sure I didn't find one of those in any of the other stashes. Pretty sure. One guy's grenade really fucked up the other group. Freedomer. What Freedom was supposed to be chill with bandits, though. Butterfly trap. So another thing I didn't know is the anomaly field that is underneath this village actually does respawn the artifact. Thought it was a one and done the first time, but it actually does come back. And so do the bloodsuckers that live down there. Really out of regular bullets, but plenty of expansive. Stand still, you fuckers. One down. That's what you get. Actually, I don't miss that much, I promise. Swear they made the bubble brighter. Gonna run off the ribs. Been here in a minute. Poltergeist is back. Your compass. It looked this back up here, right? Yeah, it did. What this one's called? Magnetic Cave. We've been here what feels like a few hundred times, but I still can't remember the name. If the bridge gut's still here. He is.
Hey, man. Rule number 1, keep your mouth shut. I knew a stalker who bragged about an artifact he stole from a stash. The guy sitting next to him happened to be the owner of that stash. It didn't end well.
Cool scarab boy.
So long.
No way, this guy's a bird watcher. He's looking at something. I knew it. It's not my fault he decided to sit there staring at it. Now it's mine.
He must be close.
Sorry, man. Compass says you have to die. Just looking for one of these. Yes. I don't think any of these has any artifacts. Yeah, the closest one would be in the cordon, which I'm going there anyways. Sure if I can actually pass through this way. Otherwise it's a long detour. And we're back here again. And I think I'm gonna leave it at there for this stream right now. Mostly because I'm kind of running over time. And partially because I really need to go have another piss. But anyways, thanks for watching, and see ya.